us to be able to be as well as we can be. So for that, we're appreciative.
I got a couple of people I'm cool with.
What is hydro?
My roommate, the guy's on more drugs than Whitney Houston.
Hydro. The winner. Hydro.
Give me that son that brings through, but I got a cut that son, man.
So they rolled up a synthetic blunt. I kind of sat there for a minute, kind of watched it, kind of like get that full experience. What they do is they dip it in coffee first. I was like kind of nervous because like, man, this is on camera, they're gonna see it. I don't want to be involved.
Hey, go to that last cell on this wall. The last cell on this wall? Yeah,
My whole thought process was like, if I'm gonna blend in, I have to do it. Like, I have to. So if you walk down my hall, at the very end, there's 2 cells down there. There's no camera or mic. And the guy on the other side of the door wasn't too friendly. They don't talk to me. They won't look at me. You know what I mean? These guys, no respect for me whatsoever. Street, it's just not me.
When bad allergies attack, trust Claritin to keep you in the game. Nothing has proven more powerful for continuous non-drowsy allergy relief. Live Claritin Clear.
New double serum, 2 serums in 1, powered by Clarence breakthrough anti-aging defense technology with 22 plant extracts and 5 active molecules. Visible anti-aging results in 7 days. Double serum, the power to change your skin's future. Clarence.
With hotels and vacation rentals, Booking.com has something for everyone.
You got anything more boutique?
But I'm here undercover. There's no backing out, so I'm just kind of roll with the punches at this point.
They gave me some Claritin, and it was like, that's what give me some Claritin. That's about all we could do. I'm in there sneezing, coughing.
So there's full on mold all over you guys.
Yeah. It is. Yep. Yes.
Yesterday she got a nasty ass sheet. They gave her nasty shit. Nasty stuff. Not even fit. Nasty. Hey, that's what.
Tiffany is my roommate, but this is how our cell looks. So it's bad. She has a heart of gold if she likes you. I love her to death. She's helped me acclimate and learn a lot of things that I've learned. It's tight. We're always locked in here. Sometimes I say at the most 20 hours out of a day. Yeah. Our toilet is not likable. We have live cockroaches coming from underneath the toilet. We killed like a couple of them. No, that's not
What's the view out the window? What do you see out there?
I got a view of mountains. You can get over there. Oh, I see my mountains the size for that basketball goal right there. That's basketball court.
Oh, that's the men over there?
Yeah, that's the man.
They just stay right there staring over here the whole time?
Yeah, they're standing over there, waving over here. But other than, this is our little hellhole. It's pretty tight. I think that Tiffany is feared by a lot of people in the facility because of her size, her attitude. You know, she's about that life.
You want to try? You want to some too?
I like Tiffany. I think if I had a different roommate, my time would be different. Because she trusts me, other people trust me.
All phone calls are subject to monitoring and recording. You have 5 minutes available for this call.
So I was on the phone with my mom, and this older guy came up to me and tapped me on the shoulder, which I thought was super rude. And he was like, "Hey, let me get a phone call." Surely this guy didn't just blatantly ask me for a phone call while I'm on the phone. And so I tried to deflect it, and I was like, well, hold on, let me finish my conversation with my mom.
Somebody's trying to borrow money already?
Yeah, but it's too early for that. I thought he would just go away. He sat down and waited for like 5 minutes for me to get off the phone with my mom.
I'll just keep calling through you, I guess, until he can.
And then my mom was on the phone. She's like, you better not be letting anybody use your money, blah, blah, blah.
All right, well, I'll talk to you later. Love you.
We can help you find top credit cards with criteria you actually care about.
Nice. Happy day, have it your way.
At Hand and Stone, we make self-care unforgettable. This Valentine's Day, gift wellness that feels as good.
Getting this education, getting my master's, put me at a level that, of course, more respect in the community.
I knew in my head, I was like, I cannot let this guy use my phone right now. That's a horrible, horrible precedent to set if I start letting people use my phone and my money. So I was never going to let him use it. I was more nervous about how to handle it the best way. It was never a hard decision of whether to like let him use it or not. Moochers, man. Everybody in here is a mooch. I was just like, sorry. And he was like, man, you or something. I was like, okay, me then. You're not getting a phone call. Like, sometimes it's just easier to kind of let that happen. But I'm proud of myself, yeah. Because I stood up for myself, and it wasn't easy. So I definitely feel like I'm like holding my own.
I was getting ready to get a soda, and I was like, I see spider webs.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
It's a big ass spider up here in this room. Oh my God.
I'll bring it to you.
Okay.
I'll get back to it then.
Deathly afraid of spiders. Oh my God. Deathly afraid of them. I had one at home, and I made my dad drive to my house to kill the spider. What the? Here. Tiffany was asleep. She's like, here's my shoe. And I'm like, that's not helpful. Bro, he's in the crevice. I can't even get to him. What the? Oh, he is big. Oh my God. was a sergeant in there, and he was like, I'm not about to get up on that bed. I don't know if you can get him in the window still.
Hey, the IAA is really getting their money's worth from us. We saved their...
You won't do that, I'll empty this whole cell.
I'm like allergic to spiders.
You want to come up here and get it?
You mind?
Don't do your thing.
So another inmate came and tried to kill the spider. I don't know if he crawled back in there.
I see it web.
You see it? Yeah. Who did you get it?
I got something.
Oh my
I got the web down, but I don't see no spot.
Oh God. Oh God, I ain't gonna be able to sleep. I was like, I'm just not gonna sleep. So I sat down and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pray.
I got...
was going through heroin withdrawal. Tiffany was snoring. We have this spider. I really wanted to tap out then. I was like, I'm done. I can't do it. I just started thinking. I started praying. I was like, what are you here for? Why are you here? And I said, I can't do anything about her going through this heroin withdrawal, but I can do something about that spider. So I got in my superwoman mode. I was like, okay, how can I do this? Let me put my cape on. Let me figure out how I can do this. I went and got some toothpaste, and I sealed up, because it's a big crack, and I sealed up the crack. So it's like, I tried to kill it, I sealed it in, I'm still sitting here, I felt empowered. I'm like, I've overcome one of my fears. I was ready to tap out, because there was too much going on, but I conquered it and I stayed. But it was very scary. That's the way to keep the damn bugs out of here.
It's just amazing some of the ingenuity that the guys have in here. I mean, they can turn nothing into something in just a second.
Play Kids Bop. It's all new Kids Bop music. Out now.
It's so neat, the things you see here, like, it's talent. I mean, it really is.
These guys get real creative. You know, being locked up, you find a lot of creative things to do. I'm a certified chef. I love to cook. I love what I do. I know a lot of people eat with their eyes, so I'm all into my work, dressing my food.
I would say it's been a long time, but it hasn't been that long.
No.
How do you feel?
I feel better now that I'm out because I trust myself, and I've already had some healing since being out because I take my health serious more so than people did in there. So I feel great.
I felt that you was in it for the rest of the duration and everything was going to be good. And then next thing I know, I hear you're tapping out and it just, so I was wondering what happened.
Several things. One, I'm the type of person when I go into a situation, I always try to find the positive. I don't think about the negative. So when I started this journey, even though I know it's jail, I just figured there would be some aspects of this jail and this situation that would go well. Dealt with. It wasn't a great experience.
But as far as correctional officers are concerned, was there anything that occurred that you noticed that wasn't standard or wasn't correct? Or
Yeah, for the most part, if I had to give the COs a grade, they would get an F-. They treated us horribly.
So what grade would you give the inmates?
You know what? I would tell you this. Some of the inmates, I would give them an F-. They treat us like animals because some of the inmates act like animals, and I saw that.
Not saying that the inmates are wrong or the officer's wrong. I think they're both wrong at times. And like I said, it's not a perfect world. I mean, it is jail. It's a bad place to be. So it's a tough job for $11.99 an hour. It is. And I know we make mistakes, but I think it's a two-way street.
If you were the new sheriff, what would you do? I know you could spend probably an hour on that, but if you had to pick out the number one issue,
I would say better training for the COs, maybe even better pay so you can attract better quality people. Like the commissary, it's not geared towards women. I can't buy panties. I had to buy boxers. I can't buy a sports bra. I was going to get a thermal to sleep in. The thermals are size extra large to 5X. That caters to the men, not the women. You know, there's 6 showers in there. There's only 3 working. We have 130 to 150 women trying to take a shower in a 2-hour time. So there are several things that we're pissed off about. And I was pissed off about while I was in there.
I will tell you, I wouldn't have went into a jail and stayed, but we certainly want to grow from this. As he said, it will never be perfect. As you said, it'll never be perfect, but we can learn and we can move forward and we can try to make it better. I appreciate what you have learned and shared with us. I want to give you a challenge going, sort of you can reflect on, like a token of our appreciation for what you have provided us with.
I appreciate you even wanting to do this.
Well, thank you, Shanice. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Safe trip.
Thank you so much.
This place it's somebody.
Boom, baby. Feedback. Things people love.
This is Victor and his team. They love to deliver big ideas on Salesforce. Problem is, as they've grown, they're having trouble collaborating.
Well, what's wrong with them?
They're lost, Jimmy. No process, no standard way of working.
This is what it used to be like before we had Capato. Very helping out there.
Eureka! Now that's teamwork.
Now that we have a standardized process in place, we can finally scale. No more overriding code or stepping on toes.
Roses fade. Chocolates melt. But a gift from Hand and Stone, that lasts. From massages to facials, give them the ultimate self-care experience. This Valentine's Day, gift wellness that feels as good as it sounds. Roses and chocolates have nothing on a spa treatment.
If you would have told me the stories that I've experienced, I would have been thinking like, oh, you're fabricating a little bit, you're exaggerating. It's for real. It's real life.
the showers are so disgusting. The smell is disgusting. It's so dirty.
Grotesque. I have to use that word. This is beyond disgusting. I can't even wash my feet.
Yeah, they definitely need to power wash that at least once a month. At least.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now. Somebody got to take a stand for us.
I'll do it.
As a trustee, it's put me in a place where I can keep the place clean.
Here's the rag.
I'm just trying to help, you know.
The shower is filthy. It's gross.
We have black mold growing in our showers.
You see mold. It's the worst place on earth.
I believe in excellence in everything that I do, so it doesn't matter what it is, from cleaning a toilet to just, you know, running a company. I just feel like if you're nominated to do that, then you need to do the best that you can, and so that's my character.
So he's gonna send us up some bleach. We can spray the shower, and then he's gonna tell me to use the pressure washer. You remember what it looked like before? Tell us. Okay, so I've been in here for about 2 hours power washing. All of the grout lines were white with that kind of soap residue buildup and mold. It's like almost immaculate now. This is clean now. So yeah, I've done it for about 2.5 hours. Bleach it down and then spray, and then bleach it and then spray. I'm gonna do the ceiling again, and then hopefully we can paint like the rough parts. It's way better than it was. I mean, it was so gross that I would bathe in my room and I come out for razor day. It's so disgusting. If you guys would have come 15 minutes ago, I was like covered in mold and it's gross. And it smells so great. This is my masterpiece. I'm so proud.
I've been trying to act as a mentor to Justin with his wife and his son. He's not getting too much support from home. Justin's a family man. I'm a family man. I can relate to him 100%. And I found myself like wanting to, you know, go out of my way to help him. He's in need, and I feel like honestly I'm in a position to help him. If nothing else, mentally, I'll tell him what he needs to hear, not necessarily what he wants to hear. I am completely worried about Justin. You know, he got heart. I definitely think he's a great guy. So I gave him phone time to talk to his girlfriend or fiance, just trying to help him because, you know, he's really trying. He really is trying.
Our PBM puts together our prescription drug benefits, helps us in our strategy, and gives us the data we need to make informed, cost-effective decisions. Our PBM is very transparent and honest. The PBM marketplace is very competitive, and we have the relationship. Our PBM is part of our family. It's more than a partner.
With hotels and vacation rentals, Booking.com has something for everyone.
Seashells! You got anything more boutique?
Oui, right this way.
Yeah, we're talking.
What about something more family friendly?
Maybe a resort with a water park?
Or somewhere less family friendly?
Yep, one Vegas hotel for the bride-to-be.
What if we hate everything?
We have free cancellation. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, Booking.com.
I want you to know this will be my last dive. Is everything all right? You are great divers. You don't leave me around.
I'm not losing a diver today.
How much gas does he have left?
I got an idea.
she said. What you eating, man? She said that she was gonna, as far as what? We're not gonna live together. We're gonna take rings off. And like, it's, and you don't want to do that, right? No, it scares me. Are you happy with yourself right now? No. Okay. Are you mentally and physically, are you able to get yourself where you need to be by yourself? No. Okay. So with that being said, dude, you got take care of your stop coming to jail, dude. But when it's all said and done, what do you want out of this? The family that I've never had. We did a lot of talking, you know, a lot of bonding. I learned a lot from Justin as well as he learned from me. I didn't, by any means, did I think I would go to jail and make a friend. So that was a big deal.
Like, right now, I know what I've got to do. Yeah.
What is it?
I gotta make things right. There's a movie.
With who?
With not only Anna, not only Abel, not only my parents, myself, dude. If not.
Yeah, I want to on the page, but look, man. Y'all ain't talking about this. It's good, but you know, if y'all, I know it's off the topic. At least a little home with this.
What the?
Let me finish. We'll come back to that.
Yeah, we'll come back. Yeah. Oh, put a pin on that.
Let you know. Oh, yeah. Some heat, bro. Feel like it's done a year.
Man. What we eating is what I want to know.
You guys hungry?
Yeah. I want some beer, everything. Fries. Damn, yes. Man.
Oh, man, it's real food for once, huh?
I know, man.
In a minute.
Waitress.
Yeah, no doubt.
Me, one of everything.
Oh, man.
I think we're ready.
Heck yeah. You got a bacon cheeseburger?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try the bacon cheeseburger and fries on the side, well done, with a grilled cheese sandwich. Come on, I'm gonna pack it in. Looks like you lost a couple pounds, man.
I guarantee I lost about 10, 12. Oh yeah.
But you'll pick them back up easy though.
Like we start with today.
Yeah, man. Cheers to
Cheers to In-N-Out and One Piece.
In-N-Out One Piece. In-N-Out One Piece. What do you think? You think it was what you expected? Was it worse? Was it better?
It was rough. It was getting used to, I guess, not being in control of anything, right. Being locked into a cell, and then that going through your mind, being away from family, friends.
Yeah.
So that was rough. It never got a whole lot easier. It just kind of passed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We just went through it.
It was like
it didn't stop. It's not gonna stop anyway.
Yeah.
It just passed by. Thank you very much. Thank you. I was really just like trying to.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, I know.
That's real bacon. My bad. I didn't want to miss that moment.
Yeah, I got what it tastes like, right? Man, that was a hell of an experience, bro. One of the main things that kept me going was the video visits and phone. You know,
that's key.
Yeah, that's like the two main things you got to look forward to. So if you take the two main things I got to look forward to, now we have issues.
Yeah.
You know, now we got major problems.
Yeah.
So it doesn't soften me up by any means, but I do have more. I will be more understanding moving forward in my career. How close were you to tapping out?
Honestly, we was a couple days in. Yeah, we was a couple days in, and I was having some back issues. You know, any kind of pain compounded with any kind of
intense environment.
Yes,
like uncomfortable. You're nervous.
Oh, it was just
it's like no, I agree. I agree because this night was definitely hard for me. Like 100%. 2 days ago, just mentally, I don't know. Like it just came a point where I'm just like, yo, is this really worth me being away from my kids? Is this really worth me being away from my family? Like, do I really want to do this, to continue this? I could just easily just tap out.
We kind of talked about that a couple of days ago too. I think we let that discussion kind of bounce off each other. Thought, you know what? Nah, we ain't going to. We're going to drive
up and I help out. I'll pull your spirits up. And,
100%. New friendship for life, in and out.
In and out. Texans from all walks of life are ready to vote on Destination Resorts.
It would definitely bring better paying jobs here with the school district. They all need money.
It's only a smart business move to keep that money in Texas and the economy growing in Texas.
To bring jobs to the area, new jobs in the economy.
Let it happen. Come on, Texas.
Legalize it.
Let's make it happen.
Lawmakers, let Texans vote on Destination Resorts.
And I am the first African-American female to ever be elected sheriff of Pitt County, North Carolina. 7 individuals will enter my facility undercover to live among the inmates for 60 days if they last.
It is important that you understand that these inmates are somewhat of a rare breed with very serious charges. The charges range from larceny to murder. I've seen stabbings. I've seen serious beatdowns. I've seen it all. You better be ready. So we do have a distress signal if you need to be pulled out of a zone. This here rubbing your hands together is one of your distress signals. The other distress signal is verbally indicating that it's cold in here. And if you do that, we'll pull you out immediately.
When I walked in that cell and my cell door closed, you know, I felt like a criminal.
Yeah, bro, it always is. This place is so dirty, bro. You can smell it. I can just smell it. You know what I'm saying? Just smell it.
Reality just set in. Like, I'm here. You know, I'm here to stay. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, so I gotta get used to this.
This jail right here is so
But when I walked in, I realized how serious it is. I could be housed with people that are facing murder charges. I felt like it was a lot of like looking at me. That's not the vibe you want coming right off the bat. I felt like I didn't fit in, like, you know, demographically or whatever, you know. I don't necessarily fear the other inmates because of their skin color. I never would, but they might think because I'm younger or white, maybe I'm easy pickings.
Jacob. I don't know. I seen Jacob coming in, but he seemed shaky, you know. Had the jitters and stuff.
It's a lot to take in all at once. Like, just crazy.
What's your 50? Yeah. What's that about? 2,000 with mine. I'll say 25. I ain't 15 or 10. No drugs, man. No. She's not good. I threatened the cop. No. I told the cop I was gonna kill him. Was it not gonna be drugs?
My cellmate, we were vibing all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I felt like I was doing cool.
You got through some good as a woman. No, I already had mine in higher camera. Oh, okay. He made it wrong? Probably not. That's a lot.
I feel like I started to overthink my cover story a little bit, and he even started to delve a little bit into those basic questions that are unanswerable for a cover story.
Where's the one? All right, man.
those type of people. Like, I'm familiar with those type of people. Those are the people that are not going to stop. When I walked in, nobody really said anything, you know? And then it just heated up.
This one, this one got one.
Two people, they're going door to door looking to see if there's microphones in each one. And I can't hear everything they're saying, so, you know, obviously you're imagining the worst. I feel like the suspicion level is already, like, way more high than I'm comfortable with right off the bat. I haven't even stepped foot out of the cell yet, and I'm already suspect number one.
I used to think one day I'll do something that matters. Now I know what matters is a future for all of us, and I fight to win for that future every day. Because do you really believe in something if you won't fight for it?
New Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Cream is clinically proven to moisturize for 48 hours.
Look at that bird. You know, I can tell from here that bird's about to watch.
It's the President's Day Super Sale at Furniture Row. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out special purchases while they last. Or score 60 months, no interest. The President's Day Super Sale. On now at Furniture Row.
As a professional mechanic, your tools are essential for your living. Icon tools complete every repair without giving an inch. With broad selection and industry-leading warranty, you can count on Icon.
So I know a lot of you guys are wondering when All-Time Teams is starting. I promise it's coming soon. But I wanted to make this video today because normally we don't really find out any information on the new MLB The Show game until about February of the new year. But within the last 2 weeks, we got an announcement from MLB The Show directly saying that sets and seasons will not be returning in MLB The Show 25, which, as you guys know, I'm very happy about because I hate the sets and seasons content model. But also, a couple days ago, I saw this tweet from Showzone that says, "We've been told a survey from SDS about MLB The Show Diamond Dynasty is being sent out. It asked users about their thoughts on some potential new features." Now, I have not gotten this survey. I've looked all over my email, checked my spam, everything. I have not received it, but there were a lot of replies to this tweet of people saying that, yes, they did get this survey and this is legit. So I want to go through some of these ideas and give my opinions on them, and I also want to hear what you guys have to say about some of these in the comments. But before I get into it, I just want to make it very clear that none of this stuff is guaranteed to be in MLB The Show 25. These are ideas that SDS is asking for feedback on. Some of these may never be in the game. Some of these might not be into the game for 3 to 5 years. Some of them MLB 25. These are all just up in the air right now. Nothing is confirmed. So just new alternative card skins that you can unlock to change the look of existing cards in the game. Example, if you acquire a Milestone Kenley Jansen, you can also acquire a special alternative skin that would look different than the base version of the card. I'm kind of whatever on this. I don't really feel like I need to have a whole nother card art for the same card that I already have. In fact, I worry this just adds even more work for the art team on stuff that's already in the game when they could possibly be working on either another new card series or something else in the game. I think if we want to change the cosmetics of the card, a better way to do it would be to do something more special when you get a card Parallel 5. maybe when you get a super fractor, it makes the card kind of like holographic or something like that. I think that's better for celebrating how much a user has used the card. I don't need a whole separate card art that is unlocked in another way. Just not really my thing. Next up, we have DD Commissioner, a new feature where the Commissioner changes the core baseball and team building rules for all players in Diamond Dynasty every 2 weeks. Example, DH is no longer available and pitchers must hit. As a user, you have influence and voting power to help determine which changes get implemented. This one for me is going to be a no. I'm not really a fan of this idea. I think this could work if it's like exclusive to events or something like that, because this is basically what events already are. It's a new way to build your team every 2 weeks. You guys know that I've asked for like a ranked event mode that has restrictions that we can build our team separate to ranked seasons, but this one also has its own ranked rewards. I think maybe you could play around with something like that there. But as far as a commissioner across the board, not really a big fan of that. One-dimensional card series. A new card series where the player has very high attributes in one area of play while having poor attributes in all other areas. Example, a great hitter, but with terrible speed and fielding. So just every JD Martinez card. I think this is a fun idea, but I feel like this is only really going to have life at the beginning of the year. By the end game, everybody is going to have guys with great fielding and speed that also have almost max hitting. I don't think anybody's going to give up fielding or speed just to use one of these cards. So I think if they want to do that, cool, but this has to definitely be more of an early game type thing. Gameplay visual unlockables. New unlockables that can alter visual aspects of gameplay. Example, a pumpkin baseball unlockable that turns the ball in game into a pumpkin, or a golden cleat unlockable that turns your cleats into solid gold. I mean, okay, is this something I think is necessary? Not really. Could it be fun and goofy? Sure. I think it might be a little over the top in like a legend ranked seasons game where it's two top players going at it and the ball's a pumpkin. Like, I don't know. If they wanted to do something like this, I think they should experiment a little bit with it first, maybe in events or something, before they bring it across the board. But I mean, at the end of the day, as long as the game still plays the same, as long as the pumpkin ball doesn't, like, go faster than the other ball or something like that, sure, whatever, why not? Duo Diamond Card Series. A new card series where 2 players are on the card art, with each having their own player item. When both player items are in your starting lineup, they get a slight attribute boost. Yeah, I think this is cool. I'm down with this idea. We actually have already had something fairly similar in MLB 24 in the season. We got the 3 Cubs pitchers that did that combined no-hitter, and all 3 of the cards are the same card art, but it's each individual player that contributed in that no-hitter. The only difference here is that these guys don't get a boost when they're all together, but I think it would be cool if they did. So yeah, I'm down with the Diamond Duo idea. I think that's fun. I'm always going to be a fan of stuff that adds to team building. Retro Draft Card Series. A new card series that features players on draft day or at their first spring training. Attributes are affected by their original scouting grades on the 20 to 80 scale, and art is a mix of old logos and new logos depending on when the player was drafted. Absolutely, I would love this. To be honest, I kind of expected something like this to come into the game at some point anyway, considering all the retro stuff we have already. Retro Finest, Retro All-Star, Retro Home Run Derby. We've had Retro Lightnings in the past. We've only had the draft cards in the game for 2 years now, so it's still a relatively young card series, but I kind of felt like a retro draft thing was coming down the line at some point anyway, so yeah, I'm a fan. Plus, it might be cool if they're going off that 20 to 80 scale, because some players have improved based off that scale, and some players have improved in other areas, so it might be able to give us different ideas of some of the players that we're used to. Mastery badges. New visual items such as profile badges, icons, uniforms, bat skins, or socks that you can earn and display on your usage and skill with a player. Example, hitting 50 home runs for bronze, 100 for silver, etc. Yeah, cool. I'm down with it. I always like stuff that adds to showing off how much you like a card. So parallels, like I said earlier, maybe adding some like holographic stuff, and now these little mastery badges. Yeah, I'm in on that. I think if you use a card a lot and you really enjoy using that card, you're good with that card, you should be able to show that off in as many ways as possible. Rival Diamond Card Series. A new card series where a player is highlighted on card art with a rival team or player. When you have the player in your lineup, they get an attribute boost when facing a player of the rival team. So this one's interesting. I feel like I need a little bit more information and I need it explained a little bit more, because the Boston Red Sox rival card, does he only get the boost when facing a Red Sox pitcher, or is it when anybody in the lineup is from the Red Sox? I'm not too sure how that would work. Overall, like, I'm always gonna be cool with more team building stuff. I feel like this, as of right now, it might just be a little too niche, too specific, too situational. I think it's a fun idea to think about, but I don't really feel like it needs to be a priority unless I'm just understanding it wrong. College Card Series, a new card series that celebrates existing, current-day MLB players by having college versions of said players. Example, Paul Skeens could have both Pirates cards and LSU cards. Yeah, I think this would be fun. I feel like some people might not dig this because in the past, some people feel like they've done too much stuff with like minor league players. I'm not on that side of the fence. I think they should go crazy. I think it would be awesome to use some college versions of some of these players. And I actually think this has a really good chance of making it into MLB 25, because if you go back to the blog post where they announced sets and seasons will not be returning in MLB 25, there was also this nugget of information for Road to the Show that says deepen the player's journey before being drafted and return control to how a player develops and grows in new and interesting ways.